Hi there guys, welcome back. I'm just going to make this quite brief. I'm going to just talk about James DeGale really. I know he's got a fight this weekend. He's going up against the Croatian Stepan Bozic. And I'm expecting DeGale to win the fight either way. I'll go for DeGale by decision. But he could very well get the stoppage. Bozic might be a tricky customer early on. He might be quite durable, but later into the fight DeGale could stop the guy. I'm just not that convinced really, and I'm going to pick DeGale by decision. This is not really a breakdown of that fight. This is just a brief commentary, really, to update you with my thoughts on DeGale. He's kind of been off the radar for a while now, really. When you talk about boxing in the UK, I don't really think of James DeGale. I don't really think of, what's James DeGale doing? What's James DeGale's next fight? Last time out to UK, he got the stoppage against Sebastian Demers or Demir. But Demir was just like, he was a short notice call up. He didn't really look like he wanted to be in there, and anything less than what DeGale did would have been a bit of a disappointment, really. This all stems back to the loss to George Groves. I picked DeGale to win that fight, and I actually had him winning the fight by a round. It was a close one, but I had him winning the fight. It just seemed to just put a needle in the balloon, which was DeGale's career, really. There was a lot of excitement for James DeGale because he's still a very good technical boxer. He's tricky, difficult to hit, slick. He can fight southpaw or orthodox, so he can switch hit on you. He's got a lot of good technical base to his game. He's got a lot of technique, and he's a good slick fighter, slick boxer. And a lot of people rate him very highly, and I do rate him. But my estimation of him has gone down a bit because I haven't really been excited by him. I haven't really seen since the Groves fight. It seems like it's been a bit of a deterrent to him moving forward. In partly, I don't like to criticise guys too much, but partly I do blame this on his promotion. This tends to happen with guys who are under Mick Hennessy. Tyson Fury promotes himself. Hennessy doesn't. Tyson Fury promotes himself, so we can't really count that. But we had the situation with Carl Froch. No one really knew who he was. Here's a guy who was a world champion in the UK, and hardly anyone in the UK even knows who the bloody guy is. Then he moved from Mick Hennessy, and all of a sudden, when he joined Matchroom, his career blew up. He started getting, he went to Super 6, and as soon as, I think he was still with Hennessy during that, wasn't he? But then as soon as he moved, it seems like everything blew up. He was promoted properly, everyone started knowing who Froch was, and now we got the situation where he's packing out stadiums to fight Mikhail Kessler in the UK. You have to wonder, would that have happened under Hennessy? I don't know. I don't like to criticise guys too much, but I don't really rate Hennessy as a promoter. I think he lets guys just slip under the radar, doesn't really promote them. And I don't really see him doing a lot of media or anything. You see guys like Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn on the telly all the time. Giving interviews and giving their thoughts on this and that. It helps if the promoter promotes themselves as well. Hennessy doesn't really seem to do that. He's a bit quiet for my liking. But my main point is on DeGale. I'm a fan of DeGale. I'm a fan of George Groves. I really want to see DeGale push himself now. I want to see his career take off. I want to see him back to that DeGale we were excited about seeing him fight. We're wondering, where's DeGale going with his career? Because he's gone on the back burner at the moment, and I'm not really thinking of James DeGale when I'm thinking of boxing. And I want that to change. I want him to, him to start getting into the title mix. I want him to start getting into pushing for the world title, as George Groves is. I want to see him mentioned to go up against Carl Froch. I want to see him mentioned to go up against guys like Robert Stieglitz, because he has the ability to do it. I just want that to happen now. And so that's really my thoughts on DeGale. I just wanted to update you guys with what I'm feeling, because this fight this weekend, I was thinking, it just reminded me, maybe I should give you my thoughts on the situation, and let's see where it goes from here. Let's hope he gives a good performance this weekend. So, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you see it? If DeGale was to fight Groves again, I'd probably pick Groves. This time round, I've been really impressed with the way Groves is coming along. He can, he's got knockout power. He's quick, he's sharp, he's got good movement. He can stick to a game plan. He can use multiple game plans. He's got a plan B as well as a plan A. And I think at the moment, I rate Groves very highly in the division. I think he's ready to win a world title right now. So let me know what you guys think on the situation on both of those guys, and in particular James DeGale. Thanks for watching.